Cardinals continue to vote to elect a new pope following Francis's death last month. While the secret election appears wide open, here are some of the names being mentioned as possible successors. Cardinal JeanMarc Aveene, the Archbishop of Marseille, is known for his easygoing nature and humour. His ideology is close to Francis's, especially on immigration and relations with the Muslim world. Aveene would become the first French pope since the 14th century, and at 66, the youngest since John Paul II. Cardinal Charles Mangbo broke new ground in 2015 when Pope Francis appointed him as the first Catholic cardinal from Buddhist-majority Myanmar. He has praised the late Pope for reaching out to vulnerable and marginalised people. But he's a somewhat divisive figure at home, even within the tiny Catholic minority, for his dealings with its military leadership, in charge since 2021. Hungary's Cardinal Peter Erdo would be considered a compromise candidate, conservative, but has built bridges with Francis's progressive world. He was a contender in the 2013 conclave, seen as someone who'd rekindle the Catholic faith in secularised nations, a priority for many. But during the 2015 migrant crisis, he raised eyebrows when he went against Francis's call for churches to take in refugees, saying this would amount to human trafficking. Cardinal Mario Grech comes from Gozo, a tiny island that is part of Malta, the smallest country in the European Union. Initially viewed as a conservative, Grech has become a torchbearer for Francis's reforms, becoming more open to issues such as LGBT rights. Grech's allies say because of his high-profile role and friends in both camps, he's known by many cardinals, an advantage in a conclave. Spanish-born Cardinal Christobal Lopez Romero, Archbishop of Rabat, Morocco, is known for his extensive missionary work and strong advocacy for migrants. He's made it clear he doesn't want to be Pope, but his name has repeatedly come up amongst church watchers. He's seen as embodying Francis' focus on the, quote, peripheries and interreligious dialogue, particularly with Islam. Italian Cardinal Pietro Parolin is seen as another compromise candidate between progressives and conservatives. He's served as Pope Francis' Secretary of State since 2013, ranking second to the pontiff in the Vatican hierarchy. He's not been vocal on issues like abortion and gay rights, but once condemned the legalization of same-sex marriage in many countries as a, quote, defeat for humanity. American Cardinal Robert Previz, who spent much of his career as a missionary in Peru, is a relative unknown on the global stage. Originally from Chicago, he's attracted interest from his peers because of his quiet style and support for Francis' 12-year papacy. He's shown particular commitment to social justice issues. Filipino Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle, who would be the first Asian pontiff, is often called the Asian Francis because of his easy laugh and commitment to social justice. Due to his decades of pastoral experience, he would, on paper, seemingly tick all the boxes to be Pope. But from 2015 to 2022, he led a Catholic relief confederation that was accused of staff bullying. While he was apparently not accused, Francis fired him from the position along with the rest of the leadership. Cardinal Matteo Maria Zuppi, Archbishop of Bologna, is known for having an affinity with Pope Francis. He's considered a street priest who focuses on migrants and the poor and cares little about pomp and protocol. If he were made Pope, conservatives would likely view him with suspicion, as might victims of church sex abuse, since the Italian Catholic Church, which he has led since 2022, has been slow to address the issue.